What's up, YouTube? Leo Shang here, host of the Extreme Fillet Fishing channel. Today is June 20th, 2019. And you know, I figure it has been a good while since we have done a little unboxing here on the YouTube channel, right? I mean, back in the days, I used to have a crew here on the channel who really enjoyed the mystery tackle box unboxing and slams, right? And the lucky tackle box unboxings plus the slams. So today we're going to do a little unboxing of a new brand that has been in the market, I believe not for too long, called the MonsterBass. You guys may have heard about this or may not have heard about this. I don't know. This is fairly new. Now, I would like to add a disclaimer right now in this video that Extreme Fillet Fishing is in no ways affiliated with this company called MonsterBass. Therefore, this is a non-sponsored video. All right, I am not a MonsterBass fanboy. I have not gotten this product for free. I actually bought this product on June 7th, 2019 after putting a promo code in their website for $10 off, I believe for about $26 or something like that. I actually have the receipt in my computer, right? So a few things I'm going to talk about in this video, right? In this unbiased review. If you like mystery tackle box and lucky tackle box, or you're just in the fish tackle box industry, you may want, okay, to stick with this video because I'm going to touch on that subject. A few things I'm going to talk about: what exactly is MonsterBass, what is in MonsterBass, right? And is this the future of the fish tackle box industry, right, or business? And is it worth it? Okay, these are the topics that I'm going to cover in this video, so stay tuned. This video should be good. Oh, brother. Whew. It was a little bit too wet for me over there, so I decided to hop over here. Nobody's really using this basketball court. Nobody ever uses it. I think I'll be fine filming my stuff over here. Anyways, if I am to give you guys an unbiased review of this product in this video, I will definitely have to talk a little bit about the differences between this company, the MonsterBass, in comparison to the two major companies for fish tackle boxes in the industry right now, right? AKA mystery tackle box and lucky tackle box. I'm not going to talk about how this company was created, okay, about Rick Patry and left lucky tackle box and all that drama and stuff. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, I'm going to leave a hyperlink in the description of the video. You can go there, read the blog post, okay? I've read it all. It's very informative and you can check it out. Now, a few things that are different from this company to those companies, okay? Number one, they only got a bass box. You notice this is not called mystery tackle box, lucky tackle box, amazing tackle box, surprising tackle box. It's called MonsterBass, right? And it's called MonsterBass for a reason. They only got the bass box, okay? You can go on the website and pick, I want panfish, trout, inshore, or multi-species. No, there's only one box, and it is dedicated for the bass, namely the largemouth bass, the Micropterus salmoides, right? The smallmouth bass, the Micropterus dolomieu, and the spotted bass, the Micropterus punctulatus. Even though there are gazillions of other Micropterus species out there, right? But anyway, anyways, right? That's the first thing about it. Second thing about it that I found it pretty cool, that it was pretty different, was that when you select the box on the website, it actually asks you where you live around the country. And then depending on where you select, right? For example, I selected northeast of the United States. They're going to give you baits that are kind of personalized, right, for your area, which I think it is really cool, all right? I think this is extremely important because when it comes to our sport of fishing, there are so many dependent variables, right? When you target largemouth bass here in the Northeast, that is different than targeting largemouth bass like in Texas, you know? You will use different techniques, different presentations, different lures, right? So I found that actually to be quite interesting, a smart move on their side, because if I get things in my box, man, I want to make damn sure that I can catch some bass on it. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that is pretty cool about this brand too, instead of shipping once a month, you can actually, they actually ship it every Wednesday. Mystery Tackle Box, MTB LTB, bro, is like you missed the deadline of shipping by 2 days. Gotta wait a whole month, you know? Not with them, all right? You order the stuff. I ordered mine, I think, on June 7th, and today is June 20th, right? 13 days. My box already came. It came actually a few days ago, so it came like in 10 days or so. And finally, one last thing that is extremely important and I would like to emphasize, MonsterBass gives you a promise that all the tackle that you receive in the box are from reputable brands and known brands in the market. This is important. Pay attention. You know, no knockoffs, no shady tackle. They say that whatever you get in this box, man, you can find at your local tackle shops like Dick's Sporting Goods, Cabela's, right? Bass Pro Shops. So if we're going to talk the talk, you have to walk the walk, right? The price for this box, I paid, I think, $26 after I put a $10 coupon off. Original price was like $35 or something. That if you think about it and you compare prices to like the Pro Box or the X Large from the other companies, it's like about the same price, right? 25 to like 27, something like that. So let's get this unboxing started. I have never opened this box before. I don't know what's inside. Let's see what is inside the MonsterBass box for the month of June, huh? This is where EPF becomes a little kid. This is my favorite part of any unboxing video, right? You got to open the treasure chest and see what is inside, you know? You just never know. It's like a Japanese bento box, bro. You open it up, you don't know what food is gonna be there, but you know it's going to be banging, right? Or it's supposed to be. So there we have it, the MonsterBass Go Catch One, okay, MB. Let's open it up and see what is inside, all right? It's my first time ever receiving this box, man. I have never opened this box. I don't know what's inside. This is all that, you know, ad-lib kind of thing on the channel, okay? So let's see what we got here. All right, let's open it up. I'm giving you guys the golden view first, right? There we have it, okay? I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how excited this is. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, okay. I can see that when they mention something about, you know, talk the talk, right? They're kind of walking the walk. There's a little pamphlet over here, MonsterBass. Thank you for being a part of the inaugural shipment of MonsterBass. This month, we're proudly featuring baits from the brands listed below, right? You guys can see there's a list of brands over there. We got Booyah, Live Target, Smart Baits, War Eagle, Z-Man, Striking, Rattle Trap, and Daichi. Out of all these brands, I have heard about all of them, excluding this War Eagle custom lures, okay? So 7 out of 8, I know what they are, and I have seen them at my local tackle shop. So far, walking the walk, okay? So we got here Bill Lewis Red L Trap. Very interesting, okay? I have caught plenty of fish on red L Trap before. We got a Live Target Threadfin Shad bait ball. We got a Booyah Bait CO, which is like a counter strike buzz bait. All right, we got a MonsterBass little sticker. We got a $10 off promo code for their store. We got a pack of sample Daichi hooks. All right, I mean, you know, when it comes to this tackle boxes, it saddens me for me to say this, but they always give off like sample hooks, or I guess these are sample hooks. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? They got Z-Man Finesse Shroom Ned Rig Jig Head. All right. Oh, I like that. To pair them up with the Shroom jigs, they actually gave you the TRDs. All right, the Z-Man TRDs. I have had great luck with Z-Man products on the channel before. You guys know that. I got videos on the channel. Ooh, bro, they got a pack of Striking Rage Tails. Okay, let's not talk about the patent on those claws, yeah? We got a Doomsday Tackle DT CO Drop Shot Jig Head. All right. And we got a smart baits, color changing baits that I'm gonna flip it a little bit so that you guys can see, right? It's like your typical Zoom Fluke imitation bait. We got 8 lures here, but I am a little bit confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually got 9 lures out of this box, and it seems to me that the paper, right, the pamphlet doesn't really match with my box. I got a Doomsday Tackle product instead of the War Eagle, and but everything else is just kind of, it matches, you know. Now this box cost me $25 or $26, right? But I have to say though, in comparison to all the boxes that I have unboxed before, like Lucky Tackle Box X Large or the MTB Pro, I think this is very worth it. This is, of course, my personal opinion. Like I said, this is unbiased, okay? When it comes to me being an angler and fishing for largemouth bass, because I have fished for a long time, I would rather use lures in the market that are proven to be successful, right? The major brands. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about this in the next sections over here. I want you guys to give me some feedback, okay? What do you guys think for a $26 box? Is this worth it? Would you get it? Keep that in your minds, okay, for when you post your comment under this video. Well, $25 to $27, you know, and these things here for the Northeast area, most of these things would work for me if I actually hit the bigger lakes, right, with the bigger bass, especially in New Jersey. I'm pretty sure that most of the stuff would suit me really well. You know, I mean, we really have to ask this question, right? Is this really the future of bass fish tackle box, like this brand? You know what I'm saying? You have to realize something, right? I mean, ask yourself this question. When you went out of your way, I mean, I don't care where you learned about these companies, okay? I don't care where you learn about Mystery Tackle Box, Lucky Tackle Box, or even this new one called MonsterBass. What I care about here in this video is, why did you decide to get it? This is the question that you should ask yourself too, right? Did you see something out there or someone convinced you to get it, and when you got it, right, what exactly were you expecting, right? What were your needs at the moment? This is something for you to think about it, because, you know, when it comes to this kind of business, the fish tackle business, right, I always thought the idea was like fascinating, right? Every month you receive something in front of your door, right? It sounds like magic, right? You pay the money for it, but every month you receive something in front of your door, right? And it's just like a box filled with surprises, little treasure chest. You just never know what's inside, right? And one of the fun things about it was always the novelty of tackle exploration. As an angler, you open the boxes, right? And these companies introduce you to products that you may have never came in contact with. And the cool thing about it, and this happened to me many times in the past, the cool thing about it was sometimes I would really find a product in the boxes, right, really like it, and buy things out there for it, you know? Like the Johnson minnow spin, one of my favorite inline spinners, Johnson minnow spin. I found it via Mystery Tackle Box back in the days, you know. I mean, ain't that crazy, right? This was one of the things I really liked about this business. The second thing I really like about this business, which is not so much from a consumer perspective, but more about a small business to business perspective, was that these brands used to give the smaller companies a chance of advertising their products via these boxes, right? If you are a small company out there in the market and you don't have enough advertising, you may be producing something really cool, but people just don't know about it. So you had a chance of paying Mystery Tackle Box, Lucky Tackle Box, right? And putting your stuff in their boxes, right? So that your brand gets in the market and people receive them at their houses, at their homes. Sometimes they open up, they like your stuff, they go out of the way and they buy it. But you know, folks, over the years, things have changed. If you read that blog link that I linked in the description of the video, you know what I'm talking about. Over the years, things have changed, you know? And that's why back in the days, I kind of dropped Mystery Tackle Box and the sponsorship too, right? At a certain point, I don't know when it started to happen, these companies, these brands, started to put their own brands of baits in their boxes, you know? I started to get Mystery Tackle Boxes, and you know, I didn't get no striking rage tail, right? I opened the box and there was like, oh, it's a catchco, you know, jerkbait, right? Which was a lure produced by Mystery Tackle Box, right? Which later became catchco, right? Similarly, I would get sometimes a Lucky Tackle Box, right? And that would have like a little popper that was like, ooh, houndfish popper. Which, of course, the name is not Lucky Tackle Box Popper, but Houndfish is a company that is also owned, affiliated with Lucky Tackle Box, right? So at a certain point, I don't know when, things changed for me, you know? It wasn't so much about the novelty of tackle exploration anymore. I started to get things in my boxes that were kind of more sketchy and shady than I expected, you know? At the beginning, it was cool. I saw those things and I was just like, dude, Doomsday Tackle, this is so cool, right? And then it came to a point that I was just like, dude, what is this? And how do I use this, right? And I mean, where do I find this if I want to buy more? Like one of my last tackle boxes, just for you guys to have an idea, I got one of those lures called Trail a Bait, you know, that I even did a video here on the YouTube channel, right? I wanted to buy a few more Trail a Bait lures, and what do I find out? The company went bankrupt, like in the 2000s. I can't find that anywhere. The websites in the container of the lure, they don't even exist no more. So I mean, how sketchy and shady is that? And that came inside my mystery tackle box, you know what I'm saying? So this is a question, right, in this section of the video for you. The future of the fishing tackle box. Do you think that MonsterBass is going to be the future for it, right? It started to put brands in the boxes that are actually well known and brands that you can find anywhere out there instead of those little sketchy and shady lures, you know? I'm dying to hear your feedback. Comment below. I guess the last thing that we have to ask ourselves, right, is it worth it? You know, I mean, is it worth it to pay $25 to $27, right? This is a discounted price. I would like to emphasize. Regular price is like $35, $36. Is it worth it to pay this amount of money to receive these lures at your door? And you know, folks, there's a saying out there that you may have heard in the past, right? That beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I believe that worthiness is very similar to that. When you ask people, is it worth it, right? That is a very subjective answer, right? It may be worth it to some people and it may be not worth it to other people. So I will say it this way. If you are out there and you are like a proficient bass angler, right? You've been doing bass fishing for quite a while. You know the baits in the market. You have used a huge array of lures. Chances are you already know all these brands over here, you know. Chances are when you open the box, you have already used a live target bait ball, you have already used Doomsday Tackle, DTCO Shad, you have already used a Rage Tail by Striking. So if you're one of those anglers, instead of getting a box every month that comes with products like these, right, and you feel like you don't have a need for the novelty of tackle exploration because you have already explored it all, well, there's no need for you to get this box, right? You can easily get 35 bucks a month and just go to your local tackle shop and buy more products with that money rather than just 9 items that you don't get to decide, right, or choose for yourself. However, if you are a beginner bass angler, okay, if you go to a Dick's Sporting Goods or a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shops and you get overwhelmed by the product sections and you never know what to get, you are not sure what to use, right? Then I would say this is a really good product for you to get, okay? And again, this is unbiased, all right? I bought this out of my own pocket, all right? Because just think it this way, right? If you really don't know much about these brands out there, you don't know what works and what not, right? You may want to have the fun of getting a box to your house every month, just pay a money and have someone else select trusted lures in the market that are proven to work, that will of course increase your likelihood of landing fish. Now of course you are not going to get this box and just automatically catch bass, right? There's a saying out there that people say that, you know, the lure really depends on the angler who uses it, right? So it depends on your set of skills and your knowledge when it comes to the species as well. But if you are new you know, I think this is actually a very nice product for you to get for the price that they offer. Now, one thing that I would definitely improve if they haven't done this yet, okay? I'm not sure if they have this on their website. They may have that. Educational videos. Those are extremely important for this business right here. Educational videos, okay? Because if people are paying 35 bucks a month or like 25 with a discount code, right, to get the set of products to their house, they definitely want to have at least tips and hints, excuse me, on how to use them, right? That is extremely important, man. So, you know, you would be paying that money not only for the products that you get in front of your house, but also for that educational content that comes together with the products, right? That comes to your house. You guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to say here. If you already are proficient, you already know the lures, and you already know the techniques, the rigs, and all the other dependent variables, there is really no need for you to get a box like this every month to your house, right? I mean, unless you're rich and you have plenty of money and you just want to get one for fun to see what comes inside. On the other hand, if you are a beginner angler, summarizing, you just have no idea what to do, what to get, how to use, and they have a combination of lures chosen for you, for your area every month, plus educational videos, that is a damn sweet deal, you know? Anyways, this is it for this video, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this very unbiased MonsterBass unboxing. I know that there were lots of technicalities here, and I hope that the more serious crew on the channel, right? I'm not saying kids are not serious, right? But kids are usually looking for more like entertainment and the fishing. I hope that the more serious crew on the channel, especially folks who have used products like Mystery Tackle Box, Lucky Tackle Box, right? Or MonsterBass, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, right? Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Next video on the channel is gonna have plenty of fishing in it, okay? Tie lines and take it easy. Yeah, I think I'm going to cancel my subscription though, because I don't need something like this for myself though.